Oh, son of a... Alright. What's up, chat? Welcome to Make a Path Presents. A little heads up. Starting September, we're going to move the gaming over, like we've been dragging our feet on for the past 2 years, to the Ronnie Hayes channel. So anyone serious about the gaming, we've done a good test on this channel, but it's something I should have done long ago, but I think we're going to do it because we are playing around with some just, relaxing content for the rest of this year, some gaming, some movie stuff, and then some flaw in all reviews, and then next year we're going to kick it into gear, probably the end of December going into January, and I got a good series of the flaw in all reviews to go full steam ahead. But with that said, I do want to discuss The Last of Us. I was going to wait until the end of the month, but I figure, you know what, I just talked about it in a video. I'm excited for the release, and what the hell, let's jump into it, because it's something that I don't think a lot of people took into consideration. When I discussed my feelings on the game, I don't ever see anyone, even in videos, about people upset about the $70 price tag, and that I get, 70 is too much, but my whole standpoint is, yeah, the price point is too high. However, what we're getting is something that I originally wanted, and it is an extension of the game's shelf life by another 10 years, meaning that Part 1's my all-time favorite game. Now, when you play Part 1, we're going to do that right in this stream. When you play Part 1 and then you play Part 2, I threw in Part 1, and it's just like you remember. However, you notice some of the finer details in the graphics. It is wildly different from Part 1 to Part 2. You seriously notice. Even the cars, I was so amazed how poorly done the cars are in Part 1. Now, don't forget, it's a PS3 game. It came out in 2013, But the cars are just very poorly done in the original. And the graphics are great, but the gameplay is something that shocked me, because when you're playing Part 1, it feels like you're I guess the best way to describe it is you have like resistance bands, meaning your character feels like you got those, workout resistance bands holding them back, or you have like a 50-pound weight in your book bag. And I know people are going to say, well, Joel's older, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about even clicking from your book bag. Look how fast I can do that. When you're in a fight and you're bending down and moving through your inventory, the inventory is so sluggish compared to Part 2. It's so clean going from an action standpoint to going into your bag. Even the game. Now, I don't believe Part 1 is going to have this cycle system. I would love for it to have that, the R1 cycle, because the gameplay didn't look like it had it. However, it does have the new cycle feature where you hold square. I think in the original game you hold X to switch weapons. It has that new feature now. Some new features now, like the crossbow, has the same reticle as Part 2. So you're going to be able to play Part 1 and Part 2 with a very slick and seamless, I should say. A very seamless connection to them both. But I wish it has this. Oh, shit. I wish it has that R1 cycle system to it. Oh, shit. The dodge is the only thing. Oh, wait. Oh. The dodge is the only thing that... I forgot about the dodge. I was playing Part 1. I played Part 1 for an hour the other day, and then I immediately threw in Part 2 and played it for an hour, and I was like, dude, man. We know Part 1's going to look amazing. However, if it can feel as slick, I'm telling you what, another 10 years of being able to play Part 1 as a clean game, oh, bring it on. Oh, shit. You couldn't do any of that in part 1. And the reason is being the quick select for the weapons, how smoothly you do it, and not just, and again, I know some people are just going to say, well, Joel's older, but I'm not talking about physically moving. I'm talking about there's input delay, purposeful input delay. Oh, shit. That dodge, I'm sad the dodge isn't in part 1. It doesn't break the gameplay. Add a few more clickers here and there and put a dodge in, man. I'm sad the dodge isn't in there. But yeah, let me check in with the chat. I like to check in when we first start, but we're going to kick over in a minute here to part 1 and kick back over to part 2 and discuss some of the changes. Like I said, the reticles are going to be seamless. Like in part 1, you're going to have part 2 reticles. You're going to have the part 2 layout, design, and swiftness of the inventory. It looks like that's an upgrade from the gameplay that we saw, meaning in part 1, it was set like this. When you took your backpack off, your character animation had to physically wait until the bag was on the ground before you were allowed to exit out of this. You can literally abandon. I can abandon it. Now, even though the animation still plays clean, you still have movement with your character. Part 1's not like that. You got to run around the corner and they got to not see you and then pull out your bag, you know? It's just clean. Finally catching another stream. That's what's up, Mr. Buffer. Let me put the live chat on. We'll go to the top. Kind of sad. My 2-year, 14-month, 5 days for membership is going to end. Can't wait to see the next channel, the next chapter. Do I need to cancel the membership on MAP or will it be automatic? Well, I think that's something we're going to discuss closer. Don't forget, the membership rides out. However, I'm still going to discuss some stuff with you guys coming closer to the end because some of you might not want to quit your membership. And I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Now, I'm fine with having one channel as strictly membership channel, and that would be the Ronnie Hayes for gaming. And gaming is what we do more often, but we're still going to have an occasional, live stream once a month, once every 2 weeks on Make a Path Presents. It might even be sooner than that. Sometimes when there's a lot of stuff going on, we might have 2 or 3 a week sometimes, and those are the Speak Your Geek podcasts. So it really depends. I mean, I want to get with you guys and talk about that, and see what we're going to do as far as the gaming versus, because I'm fine with just if you guys say, all right, let's all do the Ronnie Hayes, and then that's Saint Cicernio. I know sometimes I should know better and not talk about future plans because people are all crazy confused, and I'm like, right now it's not confusing. I've had the same 2 channels for the last 5 years. I have a Make a Path Presents channel, which is this one, and I have a Ronnie Hayes channel, and I was discussing names for a future channel for content, but that doesn't even exist right now. We're just brainstorming for the future, kind of feeling where you guys are at as far as what kind of names you like, just brainstorming. But right now it's just Make a Path Presents. It's just Ronnie Hayes, and Ronnie Hayes is open. It has a few thousand subscribers. We're moving the gameplay over to Ronnie Hayes. See, originally how we did it was when a new game came out, we streamed it on MAP, and when it stopped being popular, or you guys got a peek of it, I noticed that after the first or second video of every new game, views plummeted. Even look at a review for any game. Pick a video game reviewer. Their views drop dramatically after the first video because most people just want to check out the beginning, Anyhow, what we did was we started on MAP, and then when the views dropped, we switched it over to Ronnie Hayes' channel. That way it was a little more... Oh, I thought they eat them. Oh, that might be a clicker. I think I'm forgetting that. Which one eats them? Oh, shit, that's a window. Oh, you got me, bitch. Oh, and that's another thing with the upgrade that I'm really excited about. Last of Us Part 1 has... the original Last of Us has very poor performance of the infected compared to Part 2. What I mean by that is they all, if you're not a fan of the infected, you don't know who's fucking who unless it's, like I said, a bloater or something. The clickers, the runners, the stalkers, they all kind of act very similar. Except for in the sewer, there's one moment where you can see the level design really amplifies what the stalkers do, and those are the ones that hide these enemy type. Well, in Part 1 now has an enemy type buff where they're going to react the same way they do in Part 2, and it is a big upgrade. I know some people are like, nah, it's not that big of a deal. I think you're nuts. After playing it again, Part 1, the clickers are a huge upgrade. The stalkers are probably the biggest upgrade, and that's because their movements are actually real. They hide, they try to wait for you to turn your back, and then they attack you. In Part 1, they're mapped to just literally run around. They'll hide, but it's very artificial. Anyhow, let's go up to the one comment. Let's knock out a couple comments here. We are getting a Part 1 remake. Do you think we will get a Part 2 remaster on PS5? No, I don't. I don't think there's anything to remaster. They already let us play 60 frames a second, and as of right now, I honestly don't think there's anything left to do. Yeah, I think I agree, Bitnova. I think it's all going to be smoother. The sonar listen mode is really nice as well, especially for me as I'm colorblind. Yeah, the sonar mode, this right here to find some items. All these additional modes are going to be in it, not just for the disabilities, or what do they call? What's the label for all different types of disabilities? I think there's a label for it. No, what is that? Is it accessibility? Okay, it'd be under accessibilities. And you have not even for people that have like colorblind or all different ranges of eye damage or whatever you have where you don't see as clear. And you have a ton. Motion sickness, I mean, there's a ton. I didn't even know motion sickness was on there, but it makes a lot of sense. All this stuff and additional gameplay modifiers like bullet time, slow motion, and those are just, I think, extra perks that it's going to be nice that the game has. It's not like something where I'm like, oh man, that is a make or break, or that makes it amazing. Maybe I need to build something. Yeah, let me build one of these bad boys. I am sad that dodge isn't in the Part 1. Doesn't appear to be. I don't think it is, but having Joel do this, is kind of... I think it's a ridiculous notion that he's too old to do that. Just because... Just don't have him do like this young sprintful kind of dodge. Just him do, more of like a lean in dodge. You don't have to do something so hyper. Anyway, in the original game, if you run the right way, you can sometimes get an artificial dodge, meaning the game mechanic is a run, but it's a short burst run. So I know that's something that I used to do. Just in mid-fight, but you don't do it the same way as in this, where you have to know it's coming ahead of time and dodge a little bit early. But what you're doing is kind of starting to run. It's like a run stop. But in this game, you literally dodge the second you're getting attacked, and it's clean. We're going to put in Part 1 in a minute here. And then it's so much easier to pick up on some of the stuff that you forget about. Some of the upgrades. Am I missing something? What's in here? Ah. Nope. I have to get over to the other level, though, or else the save will be nasty. I can't wait for the broken glass, too. I hope they do something level-wise. I doubt it, but incorporate a few windows now that you can go through. All they would have to do is take the same level and manipulate a wall to be breakable now, where there wasn't a wall. You know what I mean? Like in the original game, it was, let's say, a pathway through a building, and the wall was destroyed. Now just have the wall there, but still in ruins, and there's a window or something you have to break to get through. Those type of inclusions, I think it would be cool. Like this one right here is a pretty cool moment that highlights some of the infected. Yeah, the flashlight movements. The flashlight in 1 is kind of just this bright beaming shine of light. And I know some people were talking about how in 1 it's super bright and they have this color saturation that, yes, it's very nostalgic. When you see it, you're like, man, that's The Last of Us. However, it's nice, but it's overboard. When you look at it now, you know, from retrospect, it's overboard. But in the time, for the time, it was different because it was a dark, bleak game with these saturated bursts of brightness, you know? And in 2013, it did something. It just had a special look to it. Kadar said, what's this remaster remake? The remake of Last of Us comes out September 2nd. Bitnova says, I say leave a membership option on both Map and Ronnie Hayes' channel. Ronnie Hayes plays with new emotes, etc. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, it's going to be a little bit tricky, but I would like to try to incorporate that. And especially early on, I have no problem with trying to find a way to allow somebody that has a membership on the Ronnie Hayes channel to be included in what we do on member bonuses on the Map channel, and vice versa. I have no problem with just being like, well, let's find the cleanest way to do that. Because honestly, the truth, everyone I asked so far, it's strictly most of the people that want to support the gaming are down for the memberships when we start doing gaming inclusive type of benefits. But then the handful of people that want to Make a Path Presents, they're down for the watch parties and other shit. So it's movie related. So they won't actually crisscross. It'll only be like maybe 10 of you that want to crisscross. So I think that's small enough to manage. I think we can do that somehow. Yeah, well, I'm playing part 2 right now. Yeah, I think the accessibility is awesome in part 2. Alright. Let me kill these guys. I think when we get out of this building, it'll resave. Actually, matter of fact, I think we should resave right here. Fuck. Okay, that worked. Alright. So... wait. If I do this right... it doesn't give you an option. Whoops. Alright, so this is the remaster of the original game. And in preparation, for anyone new, in preparation for the remake that's coming out September 2nd, that we will be streaming. Again, that'll be, it's a good thing I'm doing it early. I think next week or so, we'll start doing the big push to move people over to Ronnie Hayes to prepare for September 2nd. We're going to be streaming on that channel. I think maybe we'll start a few days early, but we're going to finish out this month. We have some other map streams we're doing this month as well. So, so I will be back and forth. It's not just like we're dropping off here and only going over there. I wonder what I should do. What is the woods? I forget where this is at. Which one is the woods? This might be right after we lose Tess, right? Oh, this leads into Billstown. Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of the game. Billstown. But see what I mean about how vibrant it is? Like, this is fine because you're going to have sunny days.
I've never seen anything like this.
Even in the apocalypse.
In the woods?
But look at her face.
Never walked through the woods. It's kind of cool.
You tell me you're not going to enjoy an upgrade on this, the graphics? Like, even Joel, like, I love the look of Joel here. It's nostalgic, but my God, is it fucking dated, you know?
Just take me back to Marlene.
If she was up to the task, why'd she drop you off on us?
Well, maybe she's better now.
I am going to load up. I am going to load up in a new area, though, because it just started you off. I thought I was continuing a game. It started me off with, like, nothing. Last of Us chapters. Oh, and also, don't forget, and this is something I love, customizable hard level difficulty. That's what I'm looking for. Something I love to do is put all the settings to max hard, except the listen mode is on still, and the item drops is at a hard and not super hard. And the reason for that is because when it's on super hard, when you're opening all the drawers, it's so fucking annoying because you're opening 20 drawers in a row, cabinets, nothing. It's all empty. It becomes a joke after a while. Anyhow, the quarantine zone has... I tell you what do you guys in chat like as far as levels in Last of Us? My personal favorites. Billstown is probably number one. Boom. Love it. Love everything about it. The woods, safe house, graveyard, high school. I love Billstown. It might not be my favorite, but visually, the gameplay, the whatever's going on, I like Billstown. The outskirts is probably my second. Yeah, outside, downtown, the museum, and the Capitol building. Those four are solid. Then you have Pittsburgh's another one that's actually pretty solid. But I would have to go with the University is another good one. In the Lakeside Resort. There's only two there.
Currently replaying The Last of Us 2 but skipping the cutscenes. Love the combat in this game.
That's the way to do it.
I'm hyped we're getting a remake of Part 1.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you very much for the dono. We can extend the stream and go a little bit longer. I'm kind of eager to play something now. I just replayed some of Billstown. I can play that again. I'll play that all the time. But I was thinking maybe I'll do something because I want to get a feeling of Part 1 and then Part 2. Let me put Here's Negan on the leaderboard. But you guys... Damn, let's do something like... Yeah, let's do something like Downtown, man. And that's the thing is right here you can't customize it, so... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? That's something you can't customize, but I like it better when you can customize it. You're a smart man, Here's Negan. I do the same shit. I skip right over this story. I still catch myself stopping at the story on part 1 and just watching, but the story on part 2, my God, they fucking blew it. Again, in my opinion. Every time I see that one moment where Ellie is face to face with a trained soldier killer, Abby, and Abby shoots at her and misses like 4 shots in a row. Holy shit. Who wrote that? You know, why would you have, of all things, why would you have that scenario? You know? Anyway, yeah, now look, you got the flashlight. It's just not as clean, but, you know, it's nice. It has like a good solid light look. Just isn't as clean. This is a bad example, though. But look at the cars. Even you can see the cars. Like, that looks pretty good, right? But, again, once you play part 2, you're like, wow, that's dated. Those don't look too bad. The water. See the backdrop with the dirt and the mud and all that? Like this right here. And again, I'm trying not to shit on something that's 10 years old, just about. But this looks terrible in comparison to what we get nowadays. You know what's really noticeable? Look at that little litter rolling away in the. That's impressive for its time. But when I was looking into, me and the artist were looking into making the video game for our comic. One thing we were looking at was assets. So you can get a pile of litter as an asset, and you'll have multiple different versions. So if you ever play a video game, one thing you'll notice is, do you see this pile of litter here? I bet you this pile of litter is recopied like 600 times throughout the game. Because what they do is they make little copies of maybe the cup, the litter, da-da-da-da. They'll have like 5 pieces, and then they'll have 15 pieces, and then like 25 pieces, and they'll reshape them and put them in these spots. So that's why you see little piles of litter that are like identical. Anyhow, when the litter asset is plopped in there, you'll notice there's very little that goes from one asset to the next. PS5 and up in modern day gaming consoles. And again, this is something you might be saying, well, Ronnie, I don't care. I don't notice it. Well, you do and you don't. You don't because you don't really actively take a notice at what makes graphics good. But you do notice it because you look at it and you go, my God, that looks amazing. One big tell is the windshields. Even Last of Us 2 makes this mistake. They'll have a dirty car, filthy, littered up with leaves. Let me go over here. And nothing is stuck to the windshield wipers. That's one of the bigger tells that I bet you in, 2035, that'll be changed. Because then it makes it look more, whatever. This should have a lot of grime on it. And again, it looks nice. That looks nice. But you can see the tires. It has just a little bit of, weirdly, you can see kind of the sharper edges of utilizing all the squares. But it doesn't look bad. But then when you compare that to a Part 2 car, you're like, oh shit, that's an upgrade. I noticed something with the Part 2 car that I found impressive. The streaks of rain. Like, these cars don't even interact with the rain. But in Part 2, they do. You can see, like, the trail of rain. It's impressive. I give them props. Yeah, like, look at this. The rain isn't even touching any of this. I wonder if that's something that's activated or if it is... No, because this game doesn't have a weather system. So it's always on. That's something. I wish I could bounce from 1 to 2. Well, I should have just edited a video, but it doesn't matter. I love that.
What was that?
Tess, you hear that?
Yeah.
See the inside of the car?
Far away, though. Are we safe?
Nice.
For now. Come on.
I wonder if there's anything in here. Oh, score. I wonder if there's anything down here. That weather is great still, though. And see, with controlling Joel, See what I mean about him putting the book bag all the way down? Now, when you're playing part 2, you're in a fight, bang, bang, bang. You want to switch your weapons. You have the quick switch, which is impressive. And then when you go to your book bag, you have to wait until it goes, the animation, which does slow it down.
I need to get around this mess.
You're playing PS3 era game on a PS5 or 4 hardware. Of course, it doesn't interact with rain. Yeah, I think, Wick the Line, those comments are always, like, so odd. We're not doing this, like, oh, fuck this game, bro. There's no, like, modern day graphics. Like, we're discussing the differences between what they were capable of, because this was top of the line in 2013. We're highlighting the differences of what they were capable of in 2013 and what they're capable of in 2022 to 2023. I mean, the context that you're speaking of, it's like you're watching this in mute and you're making up what we're talking about. It doesn't even correlate. Now, yes, the only thing you and I have in common that we're discussing is comparisons, but I'm doing it more in a factual of what was able to be done, and you're doing it more in a versus, which is not what we're doing on the stream. It's weird that you took it like that, Anyhow, back to what we're discussing. But imagine this in the remake version. I'm excited for it. Look at all the glass and the yada, yada, yada. I mean, I'm really hoping that some of this is not overly changed, but I'm excited for some of the landscape, especially with the taller buildings. But back to what I was talking about as far as the assets being placed. You'll notice bodies where they lay and certain other assets. Nowadays in the video games, current day, the asset doesn't have like surrounding...
you just stay close to her.
It's not litter, but it doesn't have surrounding debris. That's a good word. Now, this is something that I picked up directly from one of those behind the scenes that I found fascinating. To get some of the better graphics, they actually incorporate some of the debris into every single asset. Like a car, for example, will have, instead of the car being flat on the ground, which is what they do in PS3's Last of Us, and I was just highlighting the tire earlier. Nowadays, when they do that car in the video game, they'll have debris around it. So you don't have such a really sharp connection between the car and the ground, which can hinder it visually. This is like, that's why the games nowadays are getting those extra touch-ups, because of those finer details. When you look at it, you're like, oh, fuck, man. And that's something that we will be getting in, we should be getting in the remake that I'm excited about.
Coming.
What is this? I forget. Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought maybe it led around, but the office chair in this was a nice touch, too. Where that's coming up, where you open the door and there's that office chair just chilling. Yeah, this is cool. Higher up, I love that, where you can avoid the clickers, but as soon as you turn around, you see this area of that landscape.
It's been ripped apart. Body's pretty fresh. Yeah, it might be. Must not stick around.
What are you guys chatting about? The Dam and Lakeside, and then Billstown. Those are your favorites? The Dam, Lakeside and Billside. Lakeside and Billstown is definitely good. The Dam. You're talking about Tommy's Dam. That is a decent one where they get raided. PS5 version better improved the physical motion. If you look closely, you can see the character moves like a robot effortlessly, as if they're walking on a flat surface. Yes, if you looked at some of the gameplay that was leaked already, there seems to be some serious improvements. That's how the body shifts, moves, lays, even like how it just kind of bounces in a way, you know, with some of the movements. That's another improvement I think will be great. At least it's promising. One thing I noticed with, maybe my options are turned up too much. Where's the don't they have a sensitivity? There we go. How high can it go? Oh, the sensitivity I thought was pretty high. Aiming sensitivity. Alright, let's check that out. Alright, so yeah, maybe my sensitivity was down a little bit. Let's leave it where it's at. So that's kind of high, you know? But in the... So it's, yeah, it's a little smoother, but... Yeah, there's just something there. And again, it's not like Joel's age. There's something else there. That'll be promising for the upgrade. This is the Last of Us original. Yep, soft batch. Yeah, burrs. We're going to switch back to 2 in a little bit. What, GTA? Good night, whoever said that. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I miss that room? Is that the room with the chair? No, it's probably up there more. Like, even how these leaves lay on the ground. A lot more improvements are made nowadays. That's little touches that are so fascinating.
God damn it. Clicker.
That's what years of infection will do to you.
Let's see here. Oh, look at the size of those scissors. Holy shit.
Sound. Like bats. If you hear one clicking, you gotta hide.
Oh, and the clickers, I didn't really pay attention to this, but when part 2 came out, I thought the clickers just sounded better. However, when I replayed part 1, I had a clicker in front of me and I wasn't moving at all. And it turned around and it just kind of arched his back and then it charged at me. And then I thought, man, were the clickers always that it's not clunky, but that, were they always that simple, you know? Because in part 2, they're fantastic. When they do their echolocation, if you're not moving, they can't see you. So you can just be still, and when he does that clicker noise and you're not moving and he doesn't catch you, it's fine. You can do stealth. But if you're moving and he catches you, then the clicker reacts. That's something I found was very impressive with part 2, that so far I have not seen it replicated in part 1 the same, but for some reason I thought it was like that in part 1. But lately the clickers have just been spotting me and attacking. I don't think we'll see doctors chloroforming her. Ellie. I don't think there's any reason for that. But there is one line when we do the gameplay. There's one line that is what helps me when I discuss, and I finally found it. Remember when we played part 2 and I thought that's so fucking stupid because everyone acts like Ellie wanted to give her life for the cause. And even Ellie in part 2 acts like she wanted to give her life for the cause. I found the fucking line. It's when they get to the hospital, but before Ellie drowns. They're going down the fire escape after petting the giraffe. That is the line I was talking about. Ellie goes, it can't all be for nothing. And then she says, we have to go through with this. But when we're done, me and you are going back to Tommy's. She doesn't say anything about sacrificing herself. She makes it seem straight up like we're going to run these tests, give them my blood, help however we can help. And then me and you, we're sticking together after, and we're going back to Tommy's. Now, she says that straight up, and in the game, it's implied that Joel's like, well, at least wake her up, talk to her, like, let me see her, let her know that she's about to give her life away. That's one of the aspects that I can't stand, that they dodge. They just ignore it in part 2 instead of hitting it head on.
Building feels like it's about to fall apart.
Yeah, look at the size of those scissors. Holy shit, yo.
Watch your head.
Yeah, I love this shit. Is this the one with the chair? I thought this was the one. Oh, yeah, it is. Ha! That's fucking nice touch for the time, especially. A little weird you can't move the chair, though. It kind of just sits. It's probably activated specifically for that, instead of being a little free. Is that it?
Give me a hand with this.
Oh, shit. I love how he gets slapped.
Thanks.
You alright?
It's nothing.
And one thing that's awesome in part 2 that I hope we see return in part 1 is the clickers, their head is, it's like armor. The fungal shit, that's why sometimes you have to hit them twice in the head to kill them. And in part 2, you'll actually notice some of that fungal gets shot off. It's such a nice touch that I hope they can replicate in part 1. I don't see why they wouldn't, you know what I mean? Was there a notification? Yeah, there was notification. Yeah, it's kind of like a comparison. Kind of like a speculation of, hyped speculation of what improvements we'll see for the remake, which I won't know until we get our hands on it, but I'm convinced, man. I think there's going to be more that people just are overlooking, because I'm hearing so many people just talk about it's just a texture pack. What did I call it? It's just texture upgrade. I think they're nuts. I mean, if it's not, I'll be one of the first to fucking bitch about it. Trust me. There looks like so much more than that, especially just catching some of the little elements when it comes to the gameplay footage that was released. It really does look like an overall cleaner, slicker, smoother experience, and the graphics are punched up so nice. Sam said, I still love the unique, gritty look of this version. I wish they could have captured Joel's harsh, stern look in the new one. Yeah, he had something about his eyes and his brow that had like this piercing. I think that's the best way to describe it. And that was lost in the remake, in part 2. And it looks lost in the remake. It's going to be great to play part 1 and part 2 for those who like part 2 back to back, because they're both going to look and play very, similar and look very similar. So that's a bonus, but I miss that stern look, and I wish they didn't change it for part 2. And I don't believe that they needed to change it to be realistic. I think you could have made it realistic but kept that kind of piercing look to Joel. Because even if you look at the lips and all this, they did a side by side. They straight up changed some of the design. Damages, remember, I had motion sickness playing this game. Particular part where it's dark and I kept moving. Oh, no shit. Motion sickness in the game would suck. Uncharted Drake's Fortune is a game I wish Naughty Dog would give a remaster to. It would be sick. I just I forgot, I have the first 3 Uncharted games. My brother has part 4. That's why I never bought it. But I have the first 3 on PS4. And I remember liking them, but I remember playing them, wishing I was just playing a Tomb Raider game. You know what I mean? I wish they made a Tomb Raider game. It's one of those moments where I was like, we already have a Tomb Raider, damn it. I mean, no, I just want Tomb Raider. Give me a Lara Croft. Who's this Drake guy?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, thank you very much, Soft Batch. Well, I figure maybe some people weren't gonna, hunt around for the details, but they would like to sit down and chat about it. Because sometimes I do that when I don't have time, but I want to discuss maybe some of the changes or details in something. Put on a podcast and listen to some other people that did a little bit of a comparison. But even the movement, I think that's one thing that I can't really describe to you, but playing it yourself, you really notice this difference. Like, Joel plays real. And again, I want to make it very clear, it's not his age. It's just the stiffness in how the character moves and functions. I think it was purposefully done at the time, but I think they've improved it greatly with how the second one plays. One thing I want to see is breakable glass in the skyscraper here, so you can break the glass and look out. I think that would just be a nice, simple touch that could kind of add some, especially for the shootouts. Like, if you end up having a shootout in one of those areas, it'd be cool to see the glass break away and you have that skyline backdrop, because you do end up shooting some infected a little later on. Anywhere where there's a shootout, like this right here. In the new version, maybe make this window broken if you wanted, and make this window breakable, and then you could bust it out if you wanted to take a look at where you were. Just a little something extra plotted all throughout. Probably not. They'll probably just leave it busted. And again, those are like the super small shit that I'm talking about. That's the stuff that it's just like an extra bonus. What am I full on? Bandages? Oh, that's something else that's great. When you got material, you can hear this little click, and you can upgrade something. I think in this game, if I remember right, there's a little wrench at the bottom, but I could be wrong. Yeah, like breaking through that window. I do it in part 2 just for shits. I don't know why, but I get a kick out of it, smashing all the windows.
Get me up there. I'll check it out.
We got awards here.
Up there. Look.
All right. We're going, Tess. We're going. Let me see what's in here. Nothing? Damn.
Just see if there's a way through.
It's clear.
Bricks for combat, bottles for distraction was what I did. When I first played the game, I was certain that's similar to how they meant it. Like, the bricks would be a hard hitter, and the bottles would be for distraction. I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest. That was probably one of my few small and petty disappointments with the original game, is there not being much of a difference. The bricks and bottles do literally the same shit. Both distractions, they both hurt them, which is fine. I don't care, but I really thought, like, you get hit with a brick, like, man, that's gonna leave the human character hunched over, blood coming out of his nose for just maybe 2 seconds longer than glass. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. The timing of the upgrade PS5 version couldn't be more convenient, knowing the HBO show is coming out soon. Yeah, I think that's a good way they mapped it out. Because I feel like they missed their window to release it with PlayStation. Part 2, which is what people believe the plan was, to release them both together, and they missed that window. So because they missed it, I think the next best chance is obviously when they were able to finish it, but since it's coming out close to the show, now they're able to release it with the show just a couple months away. The reason for that is you get the game out, you get people playing it, you give people time to talk about it, you get the hype rolling, and then the show drops, and then the hype reinvigorates. Yeah, the hype reinvigorates. This is one of my favorite moments here. Where's it at? Where's it at here? Yeah, right here. When you're over here, you just slowly turn around. I remember first playing this game being like, turning around going, oh man, I love this game already. That post-apocalyptic visual. I wish there was a little more shootouts. Just a couple on the high-rise element of it. It would have been slick. Did I not pin that? I'm sorry. Let me correct that here. Let me make a correction. Hold up, chat. I could have sworn I pinned it. Yeah, I did. I did put it in. Why didn't it pin? Alright, there we go. And there we go. Must have just didn't pin it, I guess. Yeah, it's there. I just didn't pin it. Thanks for the heads up. I pinned it. I wish they would have upgraded Part 2 and released both games as a double package. What would you want as an upgrade, though? Just out of curiosity, because I personally... I don't have anything. Because, like I said, they I think the only thing they did do was add the ability to enable 60 frames a second, right? That's the only thing I found different. When you're playing the game, you can actually go to the options. And I think there was something else, but that was like a patch. When you beat the game, when you beat the game, you were able to get character models and all that. So I don't know. What would you want remastered for the PS2? Or the Part 2? I don't think I have anything. Hit him in the face. Let's go, mate. I threw away my bottle. Like a dumb
I
shit.
think that's it. Ellie, you okay?
Other than shitting my pants, I'm fine.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I remember this long ago. I thought that was a gun that never, like the texture pack or whatever, never showed, and that was like the model of where the gun went. But that is an L to the level. I don't know how long ago that was, but I remember thinking that once, dropping down and looking and being like, oh man, that's a real big fuck up. What was I thinking? I must have been high. Something, holy shit.
Give me a second.
Here's Negan said, do you think we're going to be getting more aggressive updated bloater for the remake? I absolutely love the improvements. I hope so. Dude, you know what? One thing I would love to do is replay the bloater fight scene with Ellie. Both of them, to be honest. Ellie and the arcade, though, is what I'm talking about. the bloater in the arcade is fucking awesome. How all the arcade cabinets explode. It's a little bit weak sauce that the arcade cabinets are pretty much just, you know, four walls. They don't have any guts inside them, and they disappear. I think they disappear. No, they might not. No, I have to replay it again. Maybe I'm not giving the game as much credit, but they kind of just dissolve, you know? Anyway, I love that fight, yo. I love that. But I'm hoping the bloaters are vicious in this. And I think from the gameplay that they put out already, you can see a little glimpse of a bloater. I'm pretty sure someone told me something about a bloater that they saw, and they were like, yo, it looked like, you know, it's going to have a lot of the same shit from the second part. Because remember, the bloater in the first one doesn't grab and throw the same way as in the second one. He actually, like, rips it off himself. Like, better detail, you know? Devin said, what, Ronnie, loving the streams lately. Keep them coming. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I have a preference with bricks. I forgot if I mentioned my preference.
Runners.
I'll go check it out.
It just, and that's strictly for, in my own bias, it seems like the bricks would be more impactful. Like there's more there. Like thud, you know? Part 2 wouldn't, let me see. Okay, Part 2 wouldn't need too much upgrade, just touch up the graphics as best they can, with it being a PS5 game instead of PS4 game run on PS5. Though it doesn't really need that, to be honest. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm curious about. Like touch up how? Like what would be a touch up that they would do? I know with this game becoming a remaster, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a resolution thing. So it wasn't like, you know, here's graphics, let's make them better. It was kind of like a buffing up the resolution. I remember reading about it, and I was like, yeah, the remaster isn't all that much of an upgrade as much as it seems, you know? It's really not. I mean, people are calling the remake a cash grab. The fucking remaster was cash grab, you know? And there was some things they made better for... Oh, shit. Took my time. Those attacks are going to be cleaner. Oh, I missed him. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I should die. I should die, because that was shitty. Now, right here, it makes it very difficult doing the run and gun shit. Oh, wait, I do have bullets here. I was going to do that all over, but I might as well say fuck it and fuck you, bitch. Oh, man. I want to start over anyway. I blew that one. Yeah, remake the story for part 2? I wish. They changed the, oh, that's it. R1 is your switch sides. Shh. Shh. Fuck you, motherfucker. I don't play her. Oh, shit, I don't have a brick. Never mind. Damn it. Damn. Oh, fuck me. Oh, man. That is... I'm trying to get in there with some ridiculous combat and see how it compares to part 2. Because part 2 is real slick, even when you get in trouble. Come on, Joel. Woo! Fuck your head, bitch.
Alright, come on down.
Oh, I can't restart the encounter. I was gonna do it again, but a little more hectic, but fuck it, never mind. You can feel it too when he's in the middle of it. Not him, but part 1 with the game mechanics are running through it. You have this, I guess the resistance is the best way to describe it. And that's something I'm so curious about part 1 remake, to see how well it is smoothed out. Yeah, I think the main reason is for when you get in trouble. Like in part 1, when you get in trouble, make a mistake, sometimes it can get a bit frustrating because it's like, all right, you're just dead. But in part 2, I was surprised with how many times when maybe something was off, and I'm not talking about a huge mistake even, but maybe you just made noise, or you were spotted, or you got in trouble in something, and how many times you were able to just pull out some crazy gameplay to get yourself out of it. I feel like part 1 has the ability to do that. I'm not talking about people that grind the shit out of the game. Obviously, the more you play, the insane you're going to be. But some of the stuff, it does feel held back. It's weird how funny the bag thing. I'm so excited by that. Like, if you do the bag, remember how fast I did it with part 2? In part 1 right here, I'm spamming it from the beginning. And he doesn't put it back on until it hits the ground. Look at that. Yeah. Spam it. Can you see? Oh. And that is a big difference when you're fighting a bunch of enemies and you run out of something and need to switch your weapons. You can now do it in mid-fight. Duck around, wall real quick, switch it out, go at it.
Tess, go.
Come on, Tess. Get her done. Let me see what we had here with... did I see Mr. Softbatch? Did you find yourself enjoying a game less because you're streaming it or not taking it in while you're recording it? No, not yet. The only game that I played new on... No, that's not true, because I played God of War brand new. I played Days Gone brand new. Elden Ring brand new, Spider-Man brand new, so I played a bunch of games brand new. Last of Us 2 brand new. Shit.
Doing all right?
No, I can't say that I've enjoyed it. No, there hasn't been a single game I've enjoyed less because I was streaming it. Let me. Where are we at now? Who's Mr. Softbatch, by the way? Laugh out loud, not me. I don't know, Softbatch. Somebody's... Probably AP. AP gets the blame, because he's... 9 times out of 10, I think he's the one changing his name, right? Or no? Is it not AP? Let me see here.
Whoa.
AP gets the blame for everything.
Down we go.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I am expecting bigger things from stuff like this. I think a lot of these type of visuals, again, for 2013, yeah, I loved it. But I'm expecting something fucking awesome for 2022 Last of Us.
You get through here. Watch your back.
I'm just gonna nickname it Last of Us 22. You know, fuck it. It'll be Last of Us 2 too. See how the water just kind of falls right there? Just clips right into the ground. I wonder if it looks better down there. Because all those little improvements, man, this shit'll look fucking amazing. Now I'm actually excited to see what this looks like in Last of Us 22.
After we get back, we can take it easy for a little while.
You hear?
Take it easy.
You hear that?
Hey, you're the one always going on about laying low.
A little foreshadowing. She's like, when we get back, I'm going to take it easy a little bit. And Joel says, you won't take it easy, meaning you won't come back. Little, like, very subtle foreshadowing, but they slipped it in there.
You always brush me off.
Mr. Soft Patch.
Not this time.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Mr. Softy would be a terrible porn name. Soft Serve for a porn name. Oh my god, that's fucking epic. That's epic. Mr. Soft Serve. Yo, if I ever said fuck it and just made a new YouTube channel and just called it something, it would be Mr. Soft Serve. I should just say fuck it, cancel everything, and do Mr. Soft Serve channel. That's the type of name that would blow up. If you had good content, that is. But yeah, look at that water. Just graphically shite. And the sounds coming up, I'm expecting a lot. I really am. I think the little downtown area, I would have loved if they doubled it. I mean, even get to a point where you gotta pull off some, I don't know, something to make a plank to go from one skyscraper to the next. Like, fucking go all out, man. I would have taken a whole hour mission of just going up a skyscraper and then passing through to another that's fallen on top of another and then going straight down. It's kind of what they're doing, but do a part of it where they come out and you can see like a bigger visual. Oh man, I think that's the shit in post-apocalyptic games that people need to, creators need to really pay attention to. Like, you need to
Look at his sleeve.
You need to put that shit in there. The atmosphere is vital.
Done well in or out of the city.
Yeah, but Mr. Soft Serve is funnier, though. It is fucking hilarious. Let me see what AP said. He tipped 2. Thank you very much, AP. When can we expect a true PS5 game? When the PS4 came out, PS3 games were stopped probably 4 years in the PS4. PS4 life cycle. I can't wait to see what comes next. Since you're moving to the Ronnie Hayes channel, does that mean gaming streams are here to stay? For the rest of this year, from September to December, they are. I can't guarantee from January on, though. I think the way it looks is there is a good chance they'll probably slim down. I think at this point, we gave it a good run, but I don't think it has longevity, to be honest. Now that's like, you know, every day, you know, but I think 2 streams a week, hanging out, playing some games, I think that can work, you know, as like a little extra bonus. 1 to 2 streams, you know, at a minimum. But I wouldn't say it's longevity, no, because we had some growth, but I got to be honest, the growth was minimal. Yeah, you guys supporting here. I mean, there's a small group of like 30 of you. You are the only reason we've maintained what we're doing. You know, that's it. Probably there's 30 of you watching, but there's probably like 10 of you that support. That's the only reason we're here. And our growth is like, for gaming, that is, it's very minimal. You know, it's probably the equivalent of like a brand new channel, you know, which is like It might even be lower than a brand new channel. No, it's I'm joking. Brand new channel's hard to really get eyes on it because everyone's doing something. I just watched a fuck, I didn't want to go there.
Over there.
A live stream, not a live stream, but a podcast yesterday with John Bernthal.
Almost out.
And that was interesting, but man,
Okay, Joel, you
that
take
sad reality sunk in.
no matter what.
Because everyone's got a podcast, everyone's playing games, podcasting, fucking social media. I mean, it's everyone now, you know? Imagine when it doubles, social media will be like, fuck, man. People will have to be doing ridiculous shit just to stand out. Let me see here. What was I doing, though? Oh, yeah, I gotta add 2 more here. But that could change, though. I mean, we can get a bump from the new Last of Us game, Evil West, Callisto Protocol. Yeah, I'm not thinking. There's a lot of new games coming out end of year. And if we get a bump and our performance picks up, we might have a shot at hanging around for a bit. Yeah, it's bot could be triggered by that. Yeah, that's a few PS5 only games. Oh, as far as AP's question though about PS5 only games, I don't think that matters, and I'll be honest, because from what I understand, what is going to be the real telling. Not the real telling, the real substantial feel to the upgrade is the Unreal Engine 5. We're still running off shit that is in the Unreal Engine 4. And with the Unreal Engine 5, Callisto Protocol is the first game that I'm going to play. Again, unless I'm forgetting some. That's Unreal Engine. How many bullets do I have? Let's do this. So, there's more here than I expected. So, I don't think it matters if it's PS5 only. I think it matters on what engine it's using. Anything in Unreal Engine 5 and up, equivalent, I should say, for the other engines. What else is there? Unreal Engine 5, the Unity engine. Whoa, die, bitch. Shit. Oh, they are coming in for us. Well, fuck them then, yo. Oh, I was going to hit him with the shiv. Yeah, I didn't know you can't do that. Or I forgot you can't do that. I thought you could hit him with the bottle and then hit him with the shiv. I could do this, though. Oh, die, bitch. Oh, shit. She dropped. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, fuck. Yeah, not as clean as part 2, which will be great to have upgraded. The lock-on with throwing as well is not as clean. What? What? Again? Oh, again. See how his head broke off? That's nice. They did do it in part 1. The fungal. Shit. Fuck. The buttons are different. Oh, man. Tess, back up, bitch. Woo! I gotta stop with the headshots, yo. I'm really trying to clip him in the head, and I'm missing. Oh, shit. Is there someone else? Oh, fuck me. Another one, huh? Where are we at?
Holy shit.
Nice. Yeah, if it's a little hectic and a bit of a spaz, I need the combo? Didn't I grab that already? I was kind of testing out some of the quick response compared, because I do believe we're getting a smoother buff with the gameplay. Sounds in this are impressive, though. Uh-oh. I was going to say floating pile of dirt, but it's close enough. I forgot where the code was. I'm trying to remember now. Ah, here we go. That'll be the code. Yeah. I wonder if they'll have that animation like in part 2 where you grab the paper and read it right away instead of just popping it in your book bag. Because in this one, you do this every time, even when you first find it. That'll be cool if they do include that, like they did in the first one. And I wonder if even small stuff like the safe. There's only one safe in this. No, there's what, like 3 in this game? I wonder if you'll do the combination yourself. I don't care either or when it comes to shit like that. You know, either or. I don't really give a shit. I'll put the combination in myself. I'm just curious if that's something that they're eyeing to change. AP got Stray downloaded. That's what's up. Well, I tell you what, Soft Batch. I don't mean to. Maybe I'm being too cruel when I say this, but the poor, lonely people that are using those links, maybe that's why they're poor and lonely. You know. Well, I don't mean like poor, but you know, maybe that's why they're poor and lonely. You know. Who would click on the fucking links? I don't understand those links.
We actually made it.
Who clicks on these fucking things, you know?
Yes.
Even kids gotta be like,
You guys are pretty good.
to know, like, what is the apps? There's 0 point in them.
And it is gonna run out.
Again, even if you wanted some visuals, some spank bank, the internet's loaded with free shit. What are you clicking on links for? What is the matter with you? It's been loaded with free shit since the fucking 90s. You know what I mean? The late 90s. Come on now. But again, I don't know.
So where we going, Tess?
Capitol building's in this direction.
Yeah, I love the sounds. This shit looks fire. Hyped for how that'll look.
How do we get up over this truck? Let's see what we can find.
Yeah, let's do that. I wonder if it's the length of the game, because I'll be honest, some of these cars look a lot better than later on. I remember playing later in the game, and some of the cars look terrible. Maybe the game didn't load in fully. Some of them look fucking terrible. See how the tire just goes down to the ground? I like the upgrades that developers did with putting the dirt and stuff on the bottom, the debris. Oh man, it looks so clean. Oh wow. Oh wait, here we go. There's no walkers here. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Oh, one punch knocked you the fuck out. Look at her. She twitching. This should make them twitch. Oh, man. Oh, wait, hold on.
There's more in the area. We gotta go.
Give me those bullets. Oh, they won't let me pick up the bullets. They glitched out. Oh, no, here we go. What is going on with the bullets, brother? Come on, man. Oh, the bullets glitched out. Fuck. Maybe I gotta move this, and it'll, like, I don't know, glitch back in. Ellie, will you get the fuck out of the way? Oh, Ellie, please. It's this way, right? I don't know how the fuck he pushed that through all the dirt and water and shit. He's one tough son of a bitch. Sorry, kiddo. Alright, give me the bullets. There we go. There we are. What is that noise? Like pots and pans. What is that? These? Oh. Is that it?
Climb on up.
Sorry there, Tess. Ah, nice.
Joel, over here.
Maybe we can cut through here.
Yeah, that worked out great last time.
Shut up, you little shit. What's your opinion on fighting in the tight-ass museum coming up? I like it.
They're coming.
I know.
Okay, that's good, go.
I love this part.
You got something on your shoe. Gross.
I love that shit. Yeah, the museum fight I like. There's a good amount of the chapters I dig.
Let's find out.
Even the sewer. I hate sewer chapters. Every fucking video game has a sewer. Even, whoa, that didn't work. Even, especially I should say, the old Call of Duty old first-person shooter games, they would always have a sewer. And the reason is because those assets are cheap. You can do a bunch of different layers, and you're repeating the fucking walls and yada yada yada, because it's just a cheap way to do it. Well, they have a sewer level in here that's actually pretty good. It's not done cheap. It's done well. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have a tool. Well, fuck. Well, I'm gonna wait until I do have a tool. Actually, I think I'll fix the reload speed. I do want a better fire rate, though. Anyway, But yeah, sewer chapters I hate, but this one's actually good. Give me that. I think this is the extra room, ain't it? Yeah, wait, no? I thought there was a... Hold on, it might be the other one. Let me see. I thought one of them needed a shiv. Oh, no. Okay. Do they both go to the same area, I bet? Yibbers. That's also something I'm curious about. Other people asked as well. The shiv, how is that going to work? Is it going to stay the same, or are they going to change it? Part of me thinks they'll keep it the same, just because it's the game mechanic. You get one shiv per kill. You get one shiv per... No, I'm sorry. You get 2 shivs per kill. 2 kills per shiv. Holy fuck. And 1 shiv per door.
Sorry, that was me.
Tess.
Sorry.
Joel's yelling at the kid. Oh, man. I want to watch that next time. I want to see her break it. I'm half tempted to restart the shit just to watch her break it. I don't think I've ever done that. I wonder if there's a YouTube video where someone actually played the game and kept an eye on Ellie and watched her do a bunch of different shit.
Shit.
What is this place? An old museum. Some of these things are hundreds of years old.
Really?
After the museum fight, we'll jump into part 2 again. I think I just got myself lost. Came up here. This is the way that collapses, so... I thought there was something else to do. No? No, I guess not. Wait a minute. Which way do I go? Alright, hold on. This don't make any sense. Because when this collapses, which way do I go? Because this collapses and then I do what? Go... It doesn't look like there's a way. Alright, let me see something. Well, alright, maybe that opens up. I don't know. Well, that'd be weird, but alright, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe a different area will open up here. Yeah, like, oh, right here. That's it. That's what opens up. I always wondered where the hell the extra area came from.
All right, watch
That's
your
probably it.
All right, go. I'm alive. I'll make my way around.
Look, they're here!
Tess?
Run!
I think they did Tess dirty, though. In the remake, she looks terrible, man. She looks fucking ugly as shit. Yeah, look, this is the spot that opens up. Oh, this closes off, too. I never really thought to look.
Tess.
Oh, shit. You better chill, Clipper. Oh! I was gonna hit him with the stick, but it just didn't come out. Where are you at? Oh, wait. Oh, it started in here? You can't see me, motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, I missed. Well, fuck you anyhow. Oh, damn. That sucks. Oh, I missed. You need a shiv to kill a clicker. I have a shiv. So yeah, that was, the clicker was a little too close. That wasn't really all that fair to try to do a running getaway. I knew there was no way that was going to pop off, but I tested it anyhow, and it definitely didn't work. Damn! Oh! I guess I threw it too late. The remake is horrible. Which remake? Definitely not worth the $70. You haven't played it yet. How do you know? I was about to say, oh, that's a tricky one, because I would play it and then be like, is this worth 70? But I think people's views of it, everyone wants shit for $10, you know? Like when I got Days Gone. To me, I bought the collector's edition. I know some people were like, wah, it's not worth $10, you know? And I was thinking, like, I bought the collector's edition, and I got every cent worth of enjoyment out of it. Oh, fuck. Bitch ducked. She did the old duckaroo. Yeah, I could have sworn you can burst through the doors. Oh, I do have a stick. What am I doing? But I got my money worth of the Days Gone. Now, I know, even with Last of Us, I'm not going to say, like, oh, I got my money's worth. I mean, no, there it is. Not that I don't have a problem saying it, if it ends up playing smooth and clean like I'm hoping it does, but you'll just hear a bunch of people's mouths on it anyway. Man, you're a Sony pony, that type of shit, you know? Which is such a weird response. I guess if you were a Sony pony, as they call it, then sure, call people out on it. But that's so weird when people criticize something. Let's play this. And yet,
have you been able to watch the finale season of Better Call Saul? In my opinion,
no.
It's sick, especially how they bring it back to Breaking Bad.
Andrew, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that. I've caught up with Season 5, and I've watched some of Season 6. I'm not paying AMC any money, though, so right now I don't know how to watch it yet, because I won't give AMC a dime for their app. They overpriced their app. I wish their app crumbles and falls. Their app was like reasonable, like $4 or something, and out of nowhere they were like, all right, it's $10 or something stupid. And they ran a promotion. I personally think it's a ripoff at 10. At 5, it's worth it to check stuff out. So me personally, I'm speaking with my wallet. I'm not giving AMC shit. So I haven't caught up with Season 6. But I have seen clips, and some of it I find interesting. I've unfortunately seen clips of some stuff in the end, just with some characters. And I'll be honest, I think it's cool, but I hope there's more. I want to watch it, but I just don't really feel like a big wow. I think it's cool, and especially how it all comes together. One thing I love is some of the subtleties. And as weird as it may seem, I feel like it might be too subtle. But we'll see, because I'll watch it in its entirety.
I'm fine. Guys, get in here! The girl!
Fuck you, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me, bro. Oh, shit. Why do I keep doing that?
Good timing.
Oh, Tess, you bitch, yo. Stole my kill. Fuck.
I got it!
Gotta be a brick around here somewhere. Give me a brick, a bottle, a reason to live, brother.
Stick with me.
Where we at? Oh, I got jacked. Jacked me off with that shit, bro. Oh, damn it. And I saved 2 bullets. I mean, you don't have to play like that, running around and just doing everything fast-paced and insane. But I'm just trying to get a feel of the movement when it's at its most hectic. Because a few times in the game, it just gets like that.
Tess, how are you holding up?
Just a bit
Oh,
Look this way.
bit
This will
winded.
get us to the
You
roof.
just had your titty bitten off. What do you mean bit winded? I'ma jump. Damn. We'll stop at this part up here. This is one of the iconic images they show in the remake. I know people were
Gotta find a
talking
way
about
across.
how it is super sunny
There she
in
is.
the original,
That's our building.
and Last of Us 22 is more muted and realistic with the color tones. And I don't know. I like both of them. I would, at the end of the day, I prefer the realistic and the better graphics all day, any day. Just, you know, we're getting it. We got it. And you can always play the original. That doesn't mean, I don't understand this whole idea that just because there's a remake, oh no, it replaces the original. Just play
Watch
the
your step
fucking
as you go
original,
on.
you know?
It's
Like,
gonna
who
be a
gives a
little-
shit? I love that. Joel's like, what the fuck, little bitch? But yeah, even there, do you notice even the graphics here are just rough?
Oh, is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, can't deny that view.
Come on, this way. Hey, let's pick it up. Look, we're almost done. Stay focused.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm hyped. I can't wait to see all of it, all the cut scenes and everything else just buffed up with the better graphics. All the little tells in the
Right around this
faces.
corner. Come on.
Keep moving, kid.
A no damage run. I don't think I've ever tried that in my life. I'm way too. I would just get. I don't know. I mean, let me not speak out of tongue because I don't watch no damage runs. But I'm way too hectic. I like it crazy as fuck, you know?
One of the best aspects of Cloth and one of the least best in your opinion? Keep up the streams, brother.
I'm assuming you mean The Last of Us, right? Because you almost put The Last of Us, but you put an F instead of a U. Is the F by the U? It's not even by the U on the keyboard. Maybe on a phone. One of the best aspects of T-Lof? I think you mean T-Lu. And one of the best, least best, in your opinion. First off, thank you very much for the continued support in the super chat. But one of the best, this is a hard one. Because obviously the
Look at this.
There's a Firefly logo on his arm.
you have
What
this
if we
the
get there
story,
and
the
it's
world, and the
dead?
gameplay is
They
probably
won't
like
be.
the
But
three
How do you know?
incredible.
Just do.
And what I mean by that is
Look, it's gonna be
the story,
fine.
self-explanatory.
Okay.
The world and the world building, obviously, with the clickers and the infected and the fireflies, and then Fedra, is it? that shapes the world and the level design and what you're doing in the levels, bandits and yada yada yada. And then the actual gameplay in and of itself, because it's very different if you would play The Last of Us as a fucking a puzzle adventure game or first person shooter or some shit like that. It'd probably be a lot less enjoyable, in my opinion, as a first person shooter, just because the gameplay, the world, and the story all blend in together to make something incredible. I think picking the best aspect gets rough because the story is what makes you fall in love with the characters, the world, and just fucking everything. But what's the story without the gameplay? For a video game. On HBO, it'll probably be great, sure. So, I understand your questions. So, to pick one, although they all work together to create what we love, I think because the gameplay has its issues, clunky, it feels very restricted. It feels like you're playing with a rubber band on all your movements. I'm gonna have to go with probably the world building. Nah, the story's cliche, but probably the story is the best. Even it's so simple, but that's not true though, because even the story is good. It's all the little moments with the voice actors and everything that really brings it home. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the story, as cliche as it is. But that, again, you see I might be overthinking it, but... And then the worst aspect of this game, I love so much of it, funny enough, and probably why I'm so excited for the remake is, I think one of the worst aspects is the... not the tension, but that resistance in the gameplay. The dated gameplay, with it not being as smooth. And that's with everything. Actually, can I pick it's too short? Some people are going to be like, you're nuts, but fuck that, man. I double the length of this game, I'll be happy. I don't give a shit. I could play in this Last of Us 1. Yeah, make it 60 hours. Oh my god. Especially when you break games down into chapters, there's no reason to bitch about length anymore. Just play it one chapter at a time, and then go back and replay some of your favorite chapters. That's it. This is a great moment.
No.
And this is a number of the ones I'm real excited to see.
What are you
in
doing,
the
Tess?
22 version.
Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
Good night. Who's that, AP?
Far
Good night,
are we gonna
AP.
take
As far
this?
as it needs to go.
I don't mind the
Where is this
pacing
lab
in this.
of theirs?
I wouldn't go with the
She never
pacing
said. She
as
only
the worst.
mentioned that it was someplace out west.
What are we doing here? This is
Yeah,
not
because I
us.
think the pacing
know about
even
us?
smooth.
About me.
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long
No,
time.
we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess!
Now we tried. Let's just go home.
It'd be cool if
I'm
the
not-
remake had a button to switch the
I'm not going
graphics back to
anywhere.
the original, like the Halo remasters.
This is my last stop.
I think it all depends on what all is there. Like I said, if
Work had to run out sooner or later.
if it's more than
No,
just
don't
like
touch me.
just like wearing a different outfit, you know what I mean? It might just be impossible, but that could be cool for those who really are into going back to the original.
Let me see.
I didn't mean for this.
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops.
Yeah,
Right.
Joel checking his watch. That's a great moment.
Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look. There's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's.
Yeah, fighting the troops in here is decent.
They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but
I could buy you some time. Skip.
What the fuck? I can't believe we did that.
Stop.
Oh,
We
man.
just left her to die.
Stop.
She's already dead, kid.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. And it's the little things too, like when you pull up your gun menu, and let's say you hold it to switch, like you're in part 2, you're able to start doing everything immediately, and the animations will catch up. Hearing her scream in the background is cool shit too,
Just
but
keep pushing forward.
all those little aspects incorporated together with the better graphics and shit, man, that's gonna be fucking awesome. Aw.
Take out the door. You with me.
Those AI didn't even blink, bro. Normally I shoot one, but I'm almost out of bullets, so I'll get them later for Tess.
Soon.
Is there any more goodies in here? Some painkillers.
We should move.
This may be hard for you lol, but what is one of your favorite things about the run through you play as Abby in the second
That was
game?
fucking close.
Actually, gameplay-wise, I like Abby's gameplay, you know? If you would... I don't even mind Abby as a concept character. Like, if you take away her backstory, her attitude, and her... 'cause she's got a real... For a character they want you to love, she's got a real pissy and shitty fucking story to her, you know?
We do.
But,
Joel,
gameplay-wise, I like it. So my favorite, that's tough. You know when her and Lev are going into the buildings, and you have to go up. What is it? You have to go up the busted buildings and then down the busted buildings. That stands out as one of my favorites, man. I really enjoy that level layout. Oh shit.
oh fuck.
Oh fuck me. Fuck me is right. Oh, the buttons are different. Forgot. Oh, I don't have a brick. Oh, I thought that was Ellie. Ooh, fuck me. Come on, peek boy. I got excited. Oh shit! He snuck up. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Ellie's the fucking bomb, bro. Oh, I tried to sneak a grab in there. It didn't work. Oh, I got blasted in the face. Nice. Trying to sneak that grab in there and get the game to cheat it. Yeah, this may be hard for you, but what is one of your favorite things about the run through you play as Abby in the second game? Just to get that clear. I'm trying to really fully remember, but I'm pretty sure it is that one. We're going to switch over to part 2, actually. And maybe I'll skim through Abby's. Yeah, maybe I'll skim through Abby's level and pop a Abby level on. Looking at the level names again, I'll probably pick out one that stands out better, but I think it would be that hotel. Is it a hotel? No, I think it is a hotel. Oh, it is great. The furnishings, and this is something else I should have looked at. It'll remind me playing this. In the original game, there's a couple moments where you see the clickers in the wall. And it gives you the feeling that they originally wanted the clickers to come out of the wall and attack you, the infected. Now, Neil Druckmann mentions there was shit in part 2 they wanted in part 1, like the clickers coming out of the wall. And there's signs of that, like Ellie in Left Behind. She finds a clicker in the wall, remember? And she says, please don't come alive, please don't come alive, or something like that. And at the time, I thought immediately, man, that'd be cool, but that didn't happen in the game ever. And I don't think it does in part 1, but it does in part 2. I really wish they make those changes where a couple moments, clickers come out of the wall like they do in are they always clickers? I don't think they are, but infected. Let's see. Chapters. All right, I have to go to... You have to do a save, I think. And then back out. And then go to the chapters. But we'll look at Abby's and pick. But I'm pretty sure it's the hotel. We'll put that on. But yeah, stuff like that. How cool would that be? Because that'll be a new aspect of part 1 of 22 that we never had in the OG game. Where when you're... exploring some of the areas, the infected now, even if you know the game like the back of your hand, the infected now are in new spots, new numbers, new routes they take, new positions, even new quantity. And again, I'm guessing, I don't know, they could have left the entire game identical. I hope not. Those are the small changes that I would be definitely cool with them making. Even in the Left Behind, like when Ellie goes to that clicker and she's like, oh, don't come alive. She moves it. I'd be cool if that fucker came alive. Alright. Let me look at the chapters here. Let me see. Alright, chapters. And this is stuff right here. Extras. Concept art. You can unlock all of this. I don't know if... Use Watch and have unlocked all this, but you can go through every bit of the concept art, and some of it is really cool. Some of it is right from the freaking game. I think they're doing this with part 1, and I'm hyped for it. Now, the reason I say that is because they're doing the model viewer for part 1. I love it. And it'll give you an idea of potential statues that are coming out if you're interested in statues. I think the model viewer is cool. And again, this is just a super tiny bonus. But I dig the model viewer. Especially, I want to sculpt a clicker eventually when I get better at sculpting. And this would be a huge help. Pulling up the model viewer. This clicker. Pulling up the model viewer and checking him out like that. That's probably not the one I'd go with, though. Maybe this one? Yeah, that's a cool one. Quit, yeah. So you have the model viewer. I'm hoping they do the concept art and the render modes. If you don't know, you can... I find these to be fucking stupid as shit, though. Who wants to play a game that looks like that? Or that, you know, or any of these. Fuck, maybe this would be cool. The Void, 1960. I don't know. Should we put one on? Gameplay modifiers are cool, like slow motion bullet mode. That's cool. Anyway, chapters. Here is Abby. Her intro is a bit dull. It's with her and her dad. Seattle Day 1. Wow, look at that. Actually sucks in the beginning, but the shootout is cool, man. That sucks you gotta play this intro to do the shootout. That fucking sucks. On Foot is decent. But then it goes to Forward Base sucks. The Aquarium sucks. Hostile Territory's cool. Winter Visit sucks. The Forest is awesome. I love The Forest, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to play The Forest. I fucking love that. Seattle, Day 2. The Shortcut The Descent, Ground Zero, and Return to the Aquarium. The first three, these are probably my 3 favorite Abby levels. These 3. Shortcut, Descent, Ground Zero. My all-time favorite is the Forest. These are awesome, too. Oh, the Marina. This one is fucking amazing, too. Yeah, so I'm going to play the Forest. Where's that at? I want to do that shootout. Apply pre-order bonus. Wait, hold on. I thought I can do a custom. There we go. So my player is a survivor. Amount of damage. My enemy is survivor. My allies grounded. Means they aggressiveness of allies in combat. Passive. They're passive, I should say. And my stealth is on survivor. My resources are on hard. Perfect. Oh, the Forest chapter looks amazing. Well, don't stress it, AP. If people prefer super chats, it's all good. I mean, the combination of everything helps. So, we're gonna have a few people doing the super chat option. That's cool too. The other option's always there if anyone's interested, which is the direct link. But that's the leaderboard and or the pop-up TTS. But yeah, look at this though, man. Fucking, it's a longer intro. We'll skip it. It looks great, though. But this... Oh, I forgot, yeah. It's like a dance. Fucking love it! Where are you at? Oh shit. Ooh. Die, bitch. Yeah, had they have changed some of the character work they did, I wouldn't even have minded. I still think the best thing they should have done was take their head out of their ass, have Abby get there, and not be able to all the way go through it. So that way you have like an injured for life Joel. He's out of the game. Druckmann wanted him out for whatever fucking reason. He's out. You get to still have him in there for the beats you need him in there. You still have the flashbacks that's in there. Where's, yeah, bottle.
Left, they're all around us.
But again, that would touch way better with the audience. Realizing like, man, yeah, Abby was hurting. She was, trying to get him, but she just couldn't bring herself to do it. And it would open up the audience a lot more to accepting her and her situation.
That was the last of them.
You okay?
Yeah. We have to keep moving before more come.
Every direction looks
Just
the same.
stupid. Fucking
You
stupid.
sure you know where you're going?
It has to be this way.
But look at these graphics, though. God damn, it's beautiful. Such a huge upgrade.
Just up here.
Those are fresh. There another way around?
If there were, would we be going this way?
Oh, smartass.
Come on, Lev.
Oh, she's eating food out of the mud? What a nasty bitch. Move, I got it.
Go.
And another thing, it blows my fucking mind. She wants to get revenge. She goes from being like, you know, normal size, healthy size, to ripped, like, ridiculous for the time period. This fight's cool. And then when the next time you play her is after the Joel killing, and you see the gym, and this is how shitty the fucking writers are. Okay, so she goes from normal to buffed up like a fucking psycho. So, doesn't it stand to reason that it would be an awesome connection to have her want to be ready to take on Joel? So that fuels her gym motivations. After killing Joel, we see the gym just to see it. Why not? She doesn't have the motivation anymore. Her, you know, it's done. One of the whole things getting her through. I forgot there was a number of combos, but one of the things driving her to hit the gym and be ready to take on Joel and whoever else is with him, and that was driving her pumping iron at the gym. That's gone now. So she chooses not to. What's his name is like, yo, you want to hit the gym a little bit before we go? You always go. You know, nah, I'm not in the mood. Nah, I don't want to. You know, like incorporate some good writing like that. I think it would have been fucking great. I want her to throw me. I love the way that looks. She'll throw me now. Yeah. Oh wait, no, fuck that. I wanted to get her. The best is that Scar throws Ellie over the desk. Oh, I love that shit. I purposefully have him do that. Oh, shit. Oh, you got me. See ya, bitch. Psych! Come on, man. Is that all you got? How's that? Oh, in the ribs, Abby. Game over. It's done. It's done. Have you guys not saw that special ending, right? Bitch. What's up? No damage run. Let's go. Let's go, bitch. Eat my fist. Come on. Oh, fuck that. Damage run lost. Come on. Gotcha. Oh! Something about watching Abby die is fucking nice. Alright, for real this time. Let's fucking get moving here. I like the part coming up. Come on, yo. I wonder if I have to let her grab... Oh. You almost got me. I have to let her grab me or what? Because I'm pretty sure you always claw at her face. Ooh, shit. I hit the wrong button that time. Oh, it's because I stopped beating on her. I would just throw one or two punch just to beat on her. The end game and this fight and that, the black guy where you rip open his face, that is brutal. That fight is so fucking cool, man. At least they didn't pussy out on the gore, because living in a world like this would be brutal, and that's how it is, man. War zones and shitty places, like, it's fucking rough. I can't stand when people are like, let's not show all that. It's like, bro, really? I didn't know I picked up a crowbar before. Anyway, Sam J said, if Joel didn't die, there would be no motivation for Ellie to go to get revenge. I still wish they told a story where he was more prevalent, but I still love what we got too. Well, yeah, that's the problem though, Sam. No offense, but people think that when you take one element out as a criticism, everything else automatically stays the same. But that's not a part of the criticism. The criticism is, first off, my main criticism is they've created one of the most amazing characters in the last decade in a video game. 2 decades, 3 decades. These are some of the best characters we've gotten in the history of gaming. What did they do for a sequel? A basic-ass revenge story with a few manipulative plot points, It's some of the most basic-ass writing, which is something that I'm fine with because the first game is so simple, but it's the human elements of the voice acting and the characters themselves working with the player and the character themselves. Like where Ellie is joking around with you as the game player when you're distracted looking around, and then it's so organic too. Here they try to replicate that, and it comes off as clunky at times, and they stumble a bit. But they really hit a home run in the first one. But I admit, the first one the story is very simple, and it's a touch of cliche. However, it hit a home run overall. Now, when it comes to killing Joel and the motivation, my number one argument is to follow one of the greatest video games of that generation and some of the greatest characters we've gotten in that generation. Again, these are like top 10 list type characters. I think the video game itself was in the top 10 list for a number of different lists. They follow it with a revenge story. Like, fucking really? But again, my argument is it should have been Dina. Or even better yet, you want to keep Dina? The girl who gave Ellie the tattoo. I think she's the perfect solution. Do you know why? Ellie is with the girl who gave her the tattoo, but their relationship is on the rocks, and Ellie's been getting close to Dina. Boom. You have the same story, characters, backstory. It's all there, tattoo and all. And except with Dina, that girl's there. Is her name Katie? Whatever her name is, the girl who gave Ellie the tattoo. Now, the basic line is Abby wants to kill Joel, fucking brutalizes him, but can't quite finish him off. This way, Joel is usable in future games. You can have more story with him. You can have a better scene than that ridiculous ending we got with the fight in the bar, or the fight in Jackson. But long story short, when Joel is beaten and insanely wounded, which I would go getting revenge anyway, you know what I'm saying? But on the way out, there's a shootout, and in fleeing, they shoot and kill Ellie's girlfriend at the time, and that would be the motivation plus the combination of mutilating Joel for one. He's not just wounded, he's mutilated. His leg is gone, or partially gone. Again, you can do whatever type of spin you want on it. And the reason being, though, is the character's been there for years. She's finally settled, and now she has this relationship where she cares about the person, but even if the relationship is a couple's on the rocks, like there's a deep connection there. And the person was very nice person, didn't deserve to die, and is dead. Ellie wants revenge. Do you know why we go along with the character? Because we're there to support Ellie. And again, that's if you want to keep a basic ass revenge story, which is something I really wish they didn't go down that route. Not for a Last of Us sequel, like, god damn. And there was one more element I wanted to bring up. I forgot what it was. We talked about it before. It touched base. I think the one thing they're missing greatly is Ellie. She gets mad at Joel, and they have this really shitty writing where she's mad at Joel for saving her, and Joel says fucking nothing that is accurate. He's just like, listen, kid, we got there, you drowned, and I wanted to see you. They were going to march me out and execute me. I asked them, well, how's the kid? They said they were going to kill you, and fucking do a test. And I said, Marlene, no, let me see her. And they were going to walk me out and execute me. So I killed them. And then on the way out, I figured I'm not leaving Ellie. So I killed all of them, and I took you with me. He doesn't say anything even close to what actually happened. He does this mopey shit. And it's like, and here's the thing where I think they failed. You know what's interesting? Again, I might be wrong, but what if Ellie at first is mad and she's like, Joel, why would you do that? That could have been the cure. Like, I could have done something great, like made a great sacrifice to mankind. But then when she gets back with her friends and girlfriends and yada yada yada, she starts realizing she doesn't want to die. She doesn't want to be the cure. I find that to be probably so much more substance than anything we got in part 2. Imagine being in Ellie's shoes, young, maybe even young at heart, and, maybe even thinking you would have given yourself to save humanity. But then you get family, friends, a place to stay, and you guys are making a go of it.
Stay behind me.
Let me take this off. Nah, fuck it. You're making a go of it. So it's not like the end of the world totally. They don't even know if you would have been the cure for sure. They just know that you were an option to run tests on. So for Ellie, she's like, I don't know if I want to die. Ooh, I forgot about that gun. I find that to be wildly more interesting than a revenge story. Well, most of what we got in the... Oh, I forgot about this weapon, too, in the revenge story. And having a way more complex argument with Joel, discussion with Joel, just even her coming to him, admitting, be like, yeah, I was so pissed at first. And then admitting to him, like, I don't want to die. And then imagine there's people still hunting her for whatever reason. Like, just the idea that, there's so much more you could have done. It doesn't fucking matter now, though, but that's just my thoughts on it. I feel like they left the better potential of the story on the cutting room floor because they wanted to get rid of the gruff white male lead, and they wanted to get rid of him totally, so they just assassinated him. This part I love, though. Let me check in with chat, though, because I gave a shit ton of my thoughts and opinion. Ronnie, have you ever played Soma? It's my favorite sci-fi horror made by guys that did The Dark Descent. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Funny enough, I just played Soma, and I hated it, bro. I heard good things about it. However, running up to robots and then you just die, it's very clunky, and it's just not for me. It's one of those games that it feels like it has puzzle elements, mystery elements. I hear it has a solid story to it, especially for its time and yada, yada, yada. But I just need more interactivity. I need to do more as a video game player in it. I need to be involved more. Go eat some dinner. Well, my preference is to avoid a revenge story. I think it is probably... it just feels desperate. It feels like we want to reboot it with Abby and Lev, and that's literally what they did. It's a full-on reboot. And how do we do that? And not play our hand. You know how fooled we got? They sucked us in with Joel and Ellie. Made it wildly successful, put Naughty Dog on the map again with something huge, a franchise that they're now turning into a show. And they wanted a way to get rid of Joel. And I say that way just because you guys know he had gotten a tiny bit of slack from his inner circle for making a cliche generic, and this is their words, not mine, white male gruff. I don't even know why gruff is such a big deal. I get why it's a cliche, but they were not happy about the white male gruff lead. Again, they're fucking stupid ass words, not mine. And there was a small little itty bitty tiny bit of like disappointment / outcry. And one of those people was like his someone he really looked up to, that Anita Sarkeesian fucking spurg. But anyway, well, no, she's pretty much just a scam artist. And I'm convinced that they wanted a way to reboot it with Abby and Lev, yet let us take the bait and run with it. And most of us did. I mean, absolutely most of us did. And it's not even worth arguing or fighting over. I mean, it's over. They got rid of Joel. Done. He's gone. And he's out of the picture. And they rebooted it with people that are more. You got a trans character and a female lead now. Done. You know what I mean? They got what they wanted. They got their diversity. All they had to do was assassinate characters we loved. Because Ellie got in a character assassination as well. She's a fucking idiot, you know, and an asshole. Ooh, he got fucked up. She does a number of things that's just dumb.
Now what? Quite confident it's this way.
Yeah, and again, by desperate means is they wanted to change the leads, so they thought, man, how can we connect it to part one? Well, remember in the end, and keep in mind, this is not a clean connection. A lot of people that even love part two make fun of how it is a very different ending. The end of the first game, because I shot his ass. Other people stabbed him in the throat. I think that was the option. You can shoot him, you can stab him, and the doctor doesn't even look like the doctor, so they retcon the doctor. And that was the closest, best idea they could to change lead characters right out from under us. It was just a switcheroo, you know?
We'll open it. Come on.
And again, that's my opinion. Obviously, we don't have evidence for it. But I would love to be convinced wrong that there was some other thing in the works that changed it. But I fucking doubt it. I believe that's why they did it. I love a Tommy and Joel prequel all day, every day. Listen, I love Ellie, but they already butchered the franchise in my eyes. So a Tommy and Joel prequel would be fucking amazing, bro. Have a whole different team do it, but we'll never get it. They'll never do that. You know, if they did do that, I'd probably gain an immense amount of respect for them, because in this day and age, you know damn well they would get shit for doing something like that. And it's so stupid. It should be based on characters we have and like, and not anything else. Like, those are characters that exist. Oh shit. Characters that exist, characters we like. Who cares if they're white straight guys? Who gives a shit? Oh shit. But yeah, I don't think Druckmann would ever go for it. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought you stomp his head. Maybe you shoot it twice, you don't stomp the
I
head.
believe I trusted Scars.
Well, you're an idiot. Craft silencer, just to pick up extra stuff. Bam, bam. I got played at a little... Wait, don't clickers fall down? Not clickers, bloaters? Ooh, give me that. Give me that. Oh, that gun's not loaded. I think I removed the option to hit the fast button, the whatever buttons, because it wasn't there. I thought it was square. Wasn't it square? It might be circle. Fuck, man. I didn't want to die there. It is very clean, though. That was a terrible death. That was my fault. Gameplay in this is clean as fuck, man. I cannot wait for the remake. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, you can't fast spin? You got to be able to fast spin, no? Or a quick turn. What is it? Yeah, there we go. You can't quick turn. Oh, I'm trying to reload with fucking square. Get out of there, yo. You can't. I don't know why Ellie gets hurt by that either, but I guess so. Nope, 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 nope. Where you at? Come on, right through here, boy. Woo! See ya, bitch. Hold on, I gotta get some supplies, yo. Oh, fuck me. Forgot about that. Oh. Oh, it's not gonna let me get any. Oh, vicious. I'll just go. It doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna do the other level anyway.
More of them. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, and then you pick her up and carry her. I want to see that hotel one before we shut it down. Yeah, Tommy Joel prequel. Oh, man, that'd be so fucking cool. Brandon believes it was identity politics that got rid of Joel. I'm convinced. I mean, I don't think I'll ever not be convinced. Maybe, who knows? But I don't know. I don't buy it. It's just such a weird turn. No matter how you look at it, business-wise, creative-wise, it just doesn't make any sense. And it's weak as fuck. It is weak as fuck, you know? You can come up with a number of different ways to do a genuine revenge story, but it just doesn't make any sense why you would jump from that. There's a load of different story options, and a number of them have so much weight to them. Old Baby Beard said, I was cool with The Last of Us 2 till I was playing as Abby and Owen bent me over a fucking table. I know it's a funny meme. I mean, I really don't give a shit. I used to, when I was in martial arts, we used to go to the gym, and there was a couple chicks that were, I think it's rare to be honest, but there was a couple chicks there that were into bodybuilding, and one of them I was real cool with, and she was about Abby's size. And that's one reason why I think it is bullshit Abby got that big, because I knew her personally and knew what type of routine she had, and the food she ate, the amount of food she ate, the supplements, that's the word I'm looking for, what supplements she took, how often she took it, and in a number of different things that challenges that she was going through, you know, body parts and different ways to work them out and how to, you know, develop muscle and not. There's a word for it, but it's basically like your muscle growth like slows down tremendously, and different ways to yada yada yada. The amount of time put in to utilize the training. I don't know. I call bullshit. But again, for a video game, you can look past it if you show them the gym and the time, you know, yada yada. There's things you can incorporate. Like even if they found like a supply of supplements that they can use, fuck it, whatever. There's ways to bullshit your way through it. But where's it at? Survivor. I think the biggest what the fuck for me is having the love triangle felt I don't know, they felt like they wanted you to have this connection between the two, the one that got pregnant with Owen. What was the girl's name? I forget the girl's name. They wanted you to have the connection there, but then also she had the relationship with what's her name, and it just loses a lot of ground because then Abby and Owen are just fucking assholes, you know, and you feel bad for the pregnant chick because you're like, just get away from these degenerate fucks, you know? My meme is more about that than anything else, but allies, survivor, no. Passive. Stealth is hard. Hard. Yeah, I think that's good, right? Start. I don't know if the pre-order bonus does anything for Abby anyway. Ned McNam, I will give you my opinion. I think it's one of the best video games I've ever played in my life, but I also think it's one of the absolute worst sequels I've ever played or watched in my life. That's why I hate on it. I think the storytelling is basic, and anytime it actually shows a sign of being good, it's something that's cheap manipulation, like Abby in the end. It's just a bunch of cheap manipulation, like the whole, you know, giant revenge, but then it dawns on her to let her go and, you know, end the cycle of violence. And it's just like, God damn. If you went in there saying, hey, predict the most predictable thing to come up next, I bet you 90% of people would have been like, well, yeah, they'll, you know, either team up or not. She'll not go through with it in the end. But even the message at the end felt like it was so... It's like they didn't know how to bring it home, in my opinion. I felt that final scene with Joel was very lacking.
This is the right building, but I've never been to this part of it. The bridge.
But yeah, in my eyes, I found the writing and storytelling to be basic and at times incompetent. And I'll give you a perfect example. I give this example every time because it's the cleanest example, and this is all throughout the story. Abby is a trained soldier for years, one of the best killers, one of the best shooters. They even highlight her marksmanship as soon as you play her, the second time you play her in present day. They highlight her marksmanship. She even wins a shooting competition. She's 4 feet away from Ellie. Aim right at her. Ellie has no gun. Abby starts shooting her. Well, Abby gets stabbed in the leg, and then she turns around and shoots at her right in front of her, 4 feet away, and misses multiple times. 4 times maybe. Just the idea that that scene alone is in the game is laughable. I don't know how they were in the writing room and they were like, yeah, and then unless they mapped it out to where she gets stabbed in the leg and she's not even fucking anywhere near aiming at him. She gets tackled. No, I think she gets tackled. That's right. I'm sorry. Tommy gets shot in the leg with an arrow. He gets stabbed in the leg. She gets tackled and bumped aside, but she still has Ellie dead to rights. I wonder if there's a way I could put on, because you might see it and be like, no, because yada yada yada. I played the scene one time when we were on stream, and you could see it's like 4 feet away. I could be wrong though. Maybe she's covered up the whole time. Abby versus Ellie. No, that's gonna be the fight. Yeah, that'll be the fight. Full fight. Is this it here? Yeah, the rain and the graphics and shit is fucking beautiful. Especially in the greenery. That is fucking great. I'm right here. I can't switch it over clean. Hold on, we'll switch it like this. I can go left and then, yeah. I can barely see, but we'll, no. You see where I had it paused at? She's got Ellie dead to rights. I can't even fucking move this shit. Come on, bear with me now, move. I can't even hit the play by a motherfucker. I gotta move my monitor 1 second. Abby, what are you aiming for? Am I hitting the button? Yeah, and here we go. That way I can move. Oh, that's why it wasn't moving. I had it resized way wrong. But she's got Ellie. This is after she claps Tommy. Ellie has to pick up her gun. Don't forget, Ellie threw her gun on the ground, so Ellie is moving to the left. I think she grabs Jesse's gun, if I'm not mistaken, because Ellie threw her gun over the bar. I'm pretty sure. Ellie is picking up Jesse's gun from his body. She's got her dead to rights head on. Ellie's got to shoot blindly. I don't even know why Abby even is afraid at this point of the fucking gunshot. She don't move or nothing, but Ellie's not even looking. She hits the bar here. Ellie, first off, could have clapped Abby. Just, you're in a gunfight right here. Aim at her, clap, boom, dead, done. Right here, this is probably the first sign where it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Ellie could have killed Abby right here. Done, dead. She shoots this. She aims and identifies. If you've never shot a gun before or had like a little training, just shot a gun before, when you go to line up your kill shot and you see this person not looking and aiming away, you know immediately you can pump off a round and then turn your head. She like notices she has a split second for a kill shot and just turns her head instead and then shoots. What the fuck are we doing? And if you actually, if you love it, you love it. I'm not trying to convince you not to like it, but this is why I don't. Because this is all throughout, once you notice it and you pick up on some of the shit. It's all throughout the storytelling in part 2. Look at her. I have the kill shot. She's fucking dead. Abby is dead. What does Ellie do? She looks away. She shoots the fucking bar right here. You could say she's scared. All right, fine. She's scared. Ellie's scared. That's fine. All right. Abby's a trained killer, one of the best. Been training for years. Marksman. You even do the shooting competition. She recognizes her target is running away, turning her back, no longer a substantial threat, aiming a gun directly at her with a kill shot. What does she do? Does she blast her? Maybe she misses the first shot. First shot's usually the best, but nope, she gets her fucking 6 feet away at most. Kill shot goes like over fucking head. All right, well, maybe Abby's scared too. Maybe her adrenaline's pumping. I don't know. You can make up all the excuses you want. Where does the next shot go? She got her again. I mean, dead to rights. Does she shoot the door up here? You're seeing that, right? She shoots the fucking door up here. Here's her enemy. You know, this is a marksman we're talking about. Here's where she shoots. If you can't see on the bad quality, that's what she shoots. Just to show you. No bullet hole. There's the bullet hole. She shoots up here. Where's this shot go? I think the shot hits right here too. She shoots up here fucking twice. She's nowhere near. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, or just 3. I forget already, but 3, 4. And she's still running away. Stop shooting for whatever reason. And I think they cut the angle because they already know it looks visually ridiculous. But here. Bang, 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 bang. It doesn't even look like she shoots that many times either, but she's supposed to. You know? Because you don't see any bullet holes. I think this is there's a hole right there. I don't want to confuse that one. What is that? Is that a hole from... Oh, when she shot Jesse, right? That's odd. Didn't they open the door and get shot? It doesn't matter. So yeah, her first shot's like way the fuck over here. And that would have been, you'd think, the kill shot, but that lands over here too. The only thing I will give them credit for is they at least have them in kind of sloppy shooting positions, which I don't buy. Either one of them would be gunning like that. Fuck out of here. She's strategic. She's John Wick out this bitch. She doesn't do any John Wick type. And I mean like form with her shooting. And again, you can still love it. I don't want to change your mind. You asked why I don't, and that's why I don't. Or I'm sorry, you asked why I hate on it, and that's why I hate on it. I think the gameplay is fucking amazing. Graphics are amazing. The story is dog shit. Yo, Jason Voorhees kills a nurse like that in part 3. Just like that.
Literally, and that's a nurse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's funny.
Love you.
Love you.
I'll show you the rest later.
It's a little... Did you let... It was nice outside, so we got windows open and shit. Little gnat flew in. Little bastard. Alright, so Wi-Fi is 12.18.79. 12.18.79. Isn't there a... Yeah, this level layout is fucking awesome. 12.18.79. Is that what it was? I got it confused already. 12.18.79. There it is.
It actually worked.
Bam, let me get that. Oh, what is that? Hold up, hold up. Can I craft bullets? Oh, fuck yeah. if there's any. Let me use sonar just to get. Is there nothing in here? For real? Damn. Okay. Ah, here we go. What was that other one? Ah. And I think we're good to go. This next part, I just want to get to a little bit of it, because this is probably my favorite Abby level. I mean, like I said, the forest is... I think I would have to go with this one, because the forest, now that I play it, is one of my favorites, but it is too small. That's one thing I remember now. Because you just have that little forest intro moment, and then that moment where you kind of have a standoff with a few infected. And it's cool, but it's just too small, you know?
Just a body.
Is there any way to justify she missed on purpose, that she didn't want to kill her? You can, someone can justify it any way they want, honestly. But for me, it's the done deal. It's already cooked into the story. It just doesn't make any sense, because if she wanted to miss on purpose, what is she shooting at? She wanted her to run away? She's already running away. She could see that. They both can see what, and that's the part that just made me cringe the most. They both see exactly what they're doing in that very moment. Ellie, she should have got a kill shot off and then dipped if she was unsure, but to not take that one first shot, I don't know why they made that scene the way they did, other than they were desperate for a face-off for the two. Again, though, we hear about crunch, and this game apparently had a ton of crunch. Well, maybe some of the game suffered from it. The gameplay is fucking amazing, but you see some of the... Imagine this game had crunch. Imagine somebody going, alright, listen, she's a marksman, they're face to face. This scene just doesn't work. Imagine them wanting to change it. No way. There's already crunch, you know what I mean? So maybe some of it just didn't get caught by slick enough eyes. I don't know, but I don't know how that's possible. Because so many people would have looked at it.
Holy shit, this building's fucked. Shit. Just stay up there, okay?
Yeah, the sounds in this are great. I think all of them have clickers in it, don't they? Not clickers, infected. What? I don't know why I keep calling them clickers. Don't they all have infected? Oh, that's right. You hear them in that room, and that room opens up later. I don't know how. Maybe they open it? Or you do. I don't know.
Finally. If you're gonna kill yourself, don't ruin the mask.
Yeah, right.
Dick.
wonder if I need to upgrade my... Yeah, I guess I could do something. Increased health. Grab enemy speed movement. That sounds like a good one. Momentum after killing an enemy with a strike for a short time. Your next melee attack will also be a strike. Oh, man. Craft more hunting pistol ammo. Damn. Those are some good upgrades. What do we got? Let's do... That's tricky. Well, that's probably not the best pick for this level, but fuck it. Wait, was there something I missed? Did I really? Oh man, I don't know how I missed this room.
Looks good. All right, back to the lab.
Oh shit. Oh, that gave me a little jump scare. How did they get out now? Did they open that fucking door? I threw my fucking shit. Oh. Oh, see ya, bitch. Oh. Where'd the other one go? I know there's fucking one more out there. Oh shit, more, huh? Alright. Done and done. Oh. Where you at? Oh shit, there you are. This game is so fucking smooth. I want even more enemies, yo. God damn. I wonder what's the limitation. I would love a mode where you can double some of the enemies. I would love just double the enemies there. Because now with that dodge and the run, you're actually able to, as long as the level design allows it, move around and get reckless with it, you know? Good night, guys. We're about to shut it down after a few more minutes.
Here.
This version does look lush. Yeah, it fucking does.
We're taking too long.
Can't move any faster. We won't do your sister any good if we're both dead. There. We got this.
The game's going good, soft batch. Let's hope Part 3 learns from its mistakes. I mean, it could... Oh, shit.
Did you see a way down?
No.
It could... Part 3 can learn all at once. I'm out. You know? I'm out. Last of Us franchise just ain't what it is. Unless they make some radical changes in the storytelling department, I'm gone. I'll play the game itself. Maybe get it on clearance or something, but as far as being a Last of Us fan from Part 2 on, I'm done. From Part 1 is where I stop, you know? It's kind of like back to the Star Wars originals again. But then again, I don't watch them anymore anyway. I still prefer them over anything. Let's go, buddy.
I'm gonna head down. Be careful.
Oh, that's right. We don't go up and down. We just go down because we were already up. Is that right? Or is that coming up? Yeah, I think we're making... Yeah, this is called the descent. So we are making our way down. What was the up journey? I wish I had a chapter list. I forget now. Because I remember being at the very top. You're outside and then you fall through the glass into the swimming pool. And that's what we just started here to go down. It's the up one. Yeah, I think the up one is the... Remember? Oh, that's right. I get it now. I can pictualize it. I can picture it now. Yeah, this looks fantastic, though. Hot damn. Look at that shit. That is awesome. Damn. She got blasted.
Holy shit. That thing was growing into the wall.
Yeah. That's what I want to see in part 1. Add some of them.
I hate demons. Tell me about it.
And this is cool, too. For a level design, look how fucking awesome this is. Part 1 had the exterior high-rise type of vibe. And they really went with a cool idea to do an interior, like, kind of claustrophobic interior skyline. You know what I mean? Like a flip on the exterior skyline. And it came out fucking awesome. This looks incredible. If you think about it, too, they're going down, and then it's called The Descent. There's also that movie. I wonder if it's a nod to that movie Descent where they're in a cave. Just because that movie had a really claustrophobic feel to it. And this is kind of similar because they do shut you off. You're not right on the edge of, with windows and all that other shit. Even with windows, you're really locked off from, you're shut off from the outside world. Fresh air, you know. It makes sense for the spores and all that. But I love this level design. This is so fucking cool.
I don't know. It's a big building.
Do I have a... Oh, I do have a crossbow. Alright, let's do crossbow and shotty. Oh, I got flame rounds? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh! I don't know if I was supposed to jump over that, but I went for it. Either that or what's her name got in my way and made me fall. But okay, hold on. I want to do a crossbow, shotty, but I want to flip my ammo. There we are. Okay, we're in business now. And I have my silencer. All right, we're good to go. Ah, here it is. Was that duct tape that I got out of here? Yeah. And then I think there's a bottle over here. Nope. Brick. Fuck. I wonder if I could jump that. I guess not. That's probably why this is here. Alright. Crossbow and done. Give me that shit, bro. And then flame rounds. Done. That's it? I thought there was more. Yeah, see, even with the windows here, man, you get that shut-in feel. Is that supposed to be a window? Maybe that's not. Like a projector or something. What the fuck is that? Oh. Oh, flamethrower. Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. Open that bitch up. What did I replace? My shotty? Woo! And the fire and flamethrower in part 1's gonna look like this. That's something we already saw with the leaks. I don't know if they're leaks or the real trailer. I think it's in the real trailer. That's awesome, man. All those crisp bump up in some of those graphics gonna look so fucking good. I mean, that flamethrower is sexy. Look at this goddamn thing. Wait, let me, wait, where are we going? Wait, was this... Where are you at? Oh, alright. I guess we're not supposed to go this way. Lead the way, Lev. Lead the way. Where are we going? Why'd you come in here? Ah, here we go. I ain't afraid of you bitches. Any other, Fuck y'all. Look at that. Woo! Look how fucking awesome that fire looked. Ho 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 ho. Lev's in there hiding.
It's impressive. Yeah, it is.
Man, that's so cool. Is this the same area?
Let's get out of here.
Is that supposed to be the window? Why does that look so weird? Does that look like a material? Yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be, you know, those big blinds that they pull down? That's what that's supposed to be. Man, this level is sick. And the bloaters sound extra creepy. Even the clickers sound amazing. Whoa, I forgot. You can actually go over the edge. It's some BS. They gave Abby most, if not all, the cool weaponry. Not only did they give Abby all the cool weapons, and I feel like, again, that's part of the manipulation. You think it's going to... You have the most fun with her and her levels and her weapons, so you'll like her more. You enjoy the fun, you enjoy her, and it's real upsetting scenes. Not even upsetting, but you know my drift. It's disappointing seeing so many of Ellie's gameplay elements fucking boring as shit. Walking around looting huge areas of goddamn nothing. Like, holy fuck. It is one-sided as hell. Especially the one where when you first escape, that's cool. You first escape the school and then you open out into the world and the level's big, you know? When you first get in there, the level's huge, riding on the horse, and it's cool, and I get why they did it the way they did it, because of the complications. However, ooh, craft ammo. After that, you're walking around in these huge levels, and then when you hit some enemies, it's only a few. Ooh, you got me. Oh, he died from that. Fuck. I did not think he was going to go down with just 2 shots.
Alright. You okay back there? Yeah.
That's why, partly why I wish they could just double up some of the enemies. Make it a little more difficult. Even replaying the game, I'm still stunned by how many levels Ellie has that's just wide open, nothing. It's like she just is there to talk to Dina and talk to Jesse. She has some fun levels, don't get me wrong, like with the Seraphites in the ferns. Oh my god, I love that level. But wow, some of it is just fucking nothing. Oh shit. You got me, bitch. Damn, I gotta pay attention to that.
I hate this building.
Huh.
Keep going down.
I
We're
agree.
almost at the street.
I love it though, but I get why you hate it, is what I mean. Woo! Stealth? The fuck is that? Hello, I'm here. Come eat me. I missed the... I'm gonna make this gameplay as painful as possible for her. Nope, not that way. I thought there was a bigger area. I think it's coming up. I remember a bigger area with enemies. I think it's coming up, though. It is cool. And I'm pretty sure the bloater kicks down some walls, if I remember right. Ellie has a cool one with the arcade, though. And the one with Joel, that's some of the best in this game, though. That Joel moment, I give props. Even if it was Druckmann, whoever came up with that, that moment that's high class video game shit right there, man. The part where Joel saves you from the bloater. I always talk about that part as being like, that's one of those holy fuck awesome moments. Yeah, this game is so smooth. I don't mean to make you nuts and motion sick, but I was trying to just test it out to part 1, just to get a feel for hopefully what we're going to get with the remake. And man, I hope we get something similar, because it is so clean, especially when it gets hectic, man. Yeah, Mout 666. I'm going to try to 100% the remake. I'm not going to burn through it. We're going to go nice and slow. I want to get a real good amount on stream, cover a good amount of the graphics, any changes, anything that jumps out at us. I'm not going to analyze every ounce of it, but I want to see the stuff that really jumps out at you. It's like, all right, yeah, that's a legit change for real, for real. Woo! Kick this bitch off. Oh, I got fucked up. I did the dodge way too late or early or something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna. What up, Brandon? Doomsday Kingdom's going good. I got a little bit of a crunch with. Lettering that I'm working on. That's just a pain because of the software. Yeah, it slows me down just because the software is not the same software I'm used to. But I have to use it. But I have to use it. It's just cleaner overall. Alright, let's go to... Alright, we can get a little crazy. Let me open up some space here. Fuck. God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh shit. Oh, I gotta get better with my aim. See, this is what I like. This level here. I think once this this section of the level here, once this is over though, I think that's it for the craziness. They do that, but I wish they had more of them in there. I love this shit. Let me slow it down a bit though. We need to go bop and bop, bop and bop and bop. Oh, he runs faster than I remember. That is fucking awesome. Oh, maybe it's because I put it on grounded. I never play on grounded because it takes away the listening mode, and I always forget to use the custom. Custom. All right, I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. That's fucking awesome. This is what I should have done. Crafted me a little silencer. Shit. Did it again. Well, let's see what we got rolling here. Alright. Let's do that. Woo! Get going. Alright, let's see. Shit. Oh, I love it. Oh, shit. That's so fucking cool. Oh, man. Anyone else? He's it. Oh shit. Get out of there, yo. Can he bust through this wall, I wonder? I don't think so. That'd be cool. No, he can't. That'd have been cool, though. If he busts through that. Done. Man, that's so cool.
We did it.
That fire looks amazing.
Yeah, we did. Come on.
Were you bitten back there?
No. Were you?
No.
Your nose sounds like a maybe.
I'm clean.
Your nose sounds like a maybe.
It's just
Bitch.
a lot. You did good.
Alright, I don't know if I left much. I mean, it don't matter. I'm done anyway, but... Yeah, that... I would have liked to get a few more sections like that. That's pretty tight. What are we doing? Up, dog? What's up, dog? Oh, what up, dog?
Let's go.
Fuck this building.
Agreed.
Yeet. She almost jumped right out of the fucking thing. Alright, chat. I am gonna roll. We are gonna... Next time we're gonna play some... probably else, and then I don't know if there's any real reason to lead into this. I just wanted to play Last of Us and Last of Us 2 sometime before the remake came out. Glad we got it over with, though. I was eager to talk about it just because I am excited for some of those finer changes, and I really do feel like there has to be some in there that's a surprise, because even if you get part 1 and it's all the same and it just looks better, like that's a cool upgrade visually, right? But imagine like now it looks better and you got all those extra bonuses with bullet time, slow motion, all that other shit, all the accessibility options. I mean, that's all extra shit. Obviously, I'm probably not going to use a majority of it, but that's even better now. But now you're talking about modified level design, meaning the cosmetic, the level design is the same, but the cosmetic is slightly tweaked. And we've seen examples of that, so it's cool we're getting that. But I'm curious about overall how many of it we'll definitely get. My biggest question mark, and the thing I'm the most excited to find out on day 1, is the gameplay. How smooth it's going to be, how similar to part 2 it's going to be. Because that's the make or break right there. I do think the visual upgrade is going to extend the life of The Last of Us another decade. But, maybe like another 5 years, easy to 10 years, as definitely something viable. But a tweak of the gameplay, meaning just in quality of life, like pulling out your bag, how smooth it is. In part 1, you've seen it. You hit this, he puts his bag on the ground, and there's like that moment, and then you're allowed to close it back up. In this, boom, I change my mind, I start running. The animation plays out, but you're in full control of it. Even this right here, swapping your weapons, they incorporate this little wheel, but it's instant. In the original game, you had to push the buttons and wait a beat, and then the gun, the option fell down, and then you were able to switch the weapons. Doing it like this, you can be in mid-fight, go here, switch your weapon. Look at that. It took a second. You actually can't do that in the original game. And those are quality of life upgrades, where if you're in mid-fight going from Baka Baka, you can get this, switch to crossbow. Look how fast that is. Just in a couple seconds, you're switching guns. And in the original game, you probably can't even do that in some of those tight fights, because it would take you probably a good 5 to 10 seconds to maybe about 7 seconds to fucking do it. Anyway, but yeah, that is quick, man. Bong, and I fucked that up, but letting it rip, switching over, moving down, reloading, aiming, bam. That shit is tight. And it'll be here
You see that elevator right
pretty
there?
quick. I mean, it's September 2nd. It's already August 12th. So we have, let's say, around 20 more days, give or take-ish.
Let's not tell
20-ish.
the others about what happened. I don't want Yara to
What?
worry.
Yeah, 20-ish.
You're a good brother.
Because we're going to start it
Good question.
September 2nd around
Shaving
noon.
your head.
Between noon and 2, we're going to
Not
start.
supposed to have regrets.
Anyway, to end it here, Brandon said, do you think they'll ever make a prequel showing early stages of Joel and Tommy? Somebody mentioned that earlier, and I, for years now, believe a prequel would be amazing. I would miss Ellie, part 1 Ellie not being in it, but, you know, they already fucked that up. So if we're going to get one with Joel, then a prequel is like, fuck yes. And it's going to be brutal. Imagine it's early on. You still get an apocalyptic vibe, but you don't get the overgrown apocalyptic vibe. So there's a dramatic change to the environment right there. And you can utilize different aspects of that storytelling. And you know where to go, but there's an interesting connectivity to prequels where you know where Joel ends up. but it's the it's what you reveal throughout that kind of reshapes some of what you know, or reshapes how you see them when you get back to them 20 years after, Sarah dies. And I think they talk about it being fucking brutal. It would be cool to see a Joel in a darker place, and maybe it depends on when it takes place, but maybe even how he meets the origin of meeting Tess even fans would fucking go nuts over. I think that would be great for them. We know where her story ends. We can get more of them. There can even be a chunk of the game that is you and Tess. And you don't even have to worry about the superficial shit, like who's going to die and when. It's just about being with them in that moment and through that part of the story. I think that would be pretty cool. But, all right, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I am going to roll. I'm going to make, what time is it, 10:30? I'm going to whip I'm going to whip my daughter. I'm going to whip my daughter up some, a snack. She wanted something baked in the oven, so I'm going to whip her up something. And then I got a little bit of work to do, and then I'm working on a flaw and awe tonight, and then tomorrow we may be back. It's no definite, though. I'm not sure. So if you're around, tomorrow we'll return. It's up in the air, though. If we do come back, it's up in the air if it's gaming or Speak Your Geek podcast. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for the support. And don't forget, September 2nd, we're going to be playing The Last of Us Remake on my Ronnie Hayes channel. Link is down below. All right, guys. See you later. Be safe.